I was just wondering. I don't know how it works. You know what I mean?
Looking at somebody else's information.
Yeah, but I ain't asking. I mean, it's just all
So much if y'all not friends with each other. They get invited. So it's all about the outreach. Connect with each other. See, it's the connection based. So you may know somebody. You may be friends with somebody different. You can't see everything. You gotta follow.
Check 1, 2, 2, 2.
It should pick up because he's supposed to use that wired mic. You might want to go up just a little bit, push it up a little bit. You heard me? You can't hear on it? Can you hear now?
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. So the class of 2024, I know that you are excited. To all of our invited guests, this is a wonderful opportunity. To our president of our board and Mr. Meadows, and then the board member that represents Ramsay High School, Ms. Watkins, thank you so much for your attendance. So we know why we're here today, and we share in the same level of excitement for Jacari. This is a great day. You all, the entire class of 2024, you have been awesome. This is the most unorthodox, exciting, smart, intelligent, and the list can go on, class that I've had since I've been at Ramsay High School. But what speaks volume to that is Jacari has been your leader throughout this while. So let's give him a round of applause. He has definitely led this class with much dignity and respect. And if we can carry that to May 24th, you all would make me one happy principal. So thank you so much, and we will move forward with our program. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Carl Thomas, and I am a retired Associate Director of Admissions at Berea College. But more importantly, in this day and time, I have the pleasure of being Jacari Dillard's mentor. Jacari is one of those unique gems. It's not often that you come across a special student with the intellect to compete at the top tier nationally, and with the ambition and determination to strive for excellence as Jacari. I didn't meet Jacari. I was told that I was going to be his mentor. And that was by one of my former mentees. And he said, "You must meet this young man that's coming up behind me, Jacari Dillard. He's better than I am." And I glanced over at him because he was headed to Harvard. And if he's better than you are, then he must be spectacular. and that he has been. We met, as I said, 2 years ago, and we came up with a game plan that Jacari would contact me once a week at a set time. And he had to do that because he knew I wasn't calling him, but he had to call me. And he always was steadfast, and he was on time. And if he was not, he would let me know. He had to do one other thing and promised me he'd do one other thing for us to continue our relationship. And that would be he had to make up his bed. He had to make up his bed every morning. Is your bed made, Jacari? Thank you. But anyway, that was for Jacari to complete one task. If he completed that task, he could take that task and complete many other tasks throughout the course of the day. And that he did. He's a relentless young man. No one can keep up with Jacari and the schedule that he had throughout the year. Academically, working with student organizations, and I don't know if he had a social life, because he was always working on something. And it is no wonder that we sit here today with him being announced as valedictorian of his class, at the top of his class, because he's the kind of person that will not take mediocrity on anything that he does. He's going to make sure that it has its complete excellence. I'm a retired associate director of admissions at Berea College, and I was trained to identify talented academic students. Jacari ranks among the top 1% of those students that I have worked with and recruited in 40 years. So let's give him a hand for what he is achieving. He's a person that's going to be difficult to replace in our organization, College Choice Foundation. We have a number of good students, talented students, but Jacari certainly is among the best of those. But he is determined to succeed, and I know with his mental fortitude that nothing will be able to stop him, no matter what school he decides to attend. But thank you, Jacari, for allowing me and College Choice Foundation to come along for the journey, and we hope that we will continue to be a part of your success in the future. Thank you.
I don't even know where to start. I've always known Jacari was bright in middle school. One of our teachers, Mr. Calhoun, will always call him Mr. President each history period. It's funny because I never spoke to Car during middle school, so I'm not even sure how we became close. But I'm glad to have someone who's not only a friend, but someone who supports my goals and feels like family. I remember one day in middle school, I saw him crying about a grade he made. And I was like, he failed then. I know I made a 0 fail because he one of the smartest people I know. But it was crazy because he made a B at 8 and 9 at that. And I'm on the corner thinking, I made a 70. I'd rather make a 8 and 9 than what I made. But that shows you how dedicated he is to his studies and future, which speaks volumes of his successful journey ahead. Jacari has always been there for me whenever I needed a ride at my lowest or when in doubt. He's always congratulated me, even with something just as little. And everyone needs to support a friend with the same energy. I'm glad to see him grow as a person and his consistency of success. Wherever you go, Car, I'm in full support of your choice because I know you'll do whatever it takes to accomplish your goals. I love you, bro.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jacari Dillard, and some really interesting things about me is that I not only serve as the class president for the amazing class of 2024, I am also being declared as Mr. Ramsay as well as the class of 2024's valedictorian. two things that I want everybody to know about me is that I live by two mantras, which is that in every day I want to take my life one step at a time. In addition to that, I want to take my life one step at a time, but in addition to that, I would like to make sure that I'm putting my best foot forward everywhere I go. That is one mantra. My second mantra is to always be thankful and grateful for every opportunity, connection, and experience I have. So I would like to start off my speech by providing thank yous to everybody that is here, anybody that has been a part of my journey, anybody that has been instrumental in sharing my story. So I want to give a huge thank you to not only Dr. Walker, Mr. Fred Davenport with the BCS Media, because he has been a part of my journey for the past 2 years. He introduced me to social media with the MLK Unity Breakfast Competition where I placed first place. And so from that, he has always been along my journey and highlighting my successes. So I want to say thank you for that. Dr. Walker, I have never been the type to brag about any of my accomplishments, but you are always the first one to post about them. So please, thank you so much for that because I truly appreciate you for sharing my story. I would like to also appreciate anybody that has taught me throughout these years. And first and foremost, I would like to say that I had a solid foundation set at Ebby Elementary where I was an elementary school student. And then with teachers like Miss Jones, who was here to support me, I was introduced to a new type of rigor at WJ Christian, which forced me to be a scholar. And then now, as an IB world-class scholar here at Ramsay IB High School, I'm eternally grateful for everything that I've done thus far. In addition to that, I would like to also give a huge thank you and shout out to College Choice Foundation, because without you all, I would not be here today. 3 years ago, I could not imagine saying that I have the option to attend Yale, Harvard, and Princeton. But I would also like to say that you have introduced me to new places such as Boston and New Haven where I feel comfortable, where I feel like I have a new home, where I feel like I can be great wherever I reside. In addition to that, I would like to also give a huge thank you to all of my Ramsay faculty, because I want to say that in addition to that, I would like to say thank you to Southern Research, because you have always been my biggest supporters. And a little story about that is that last year, I had the opportunity to become the first, the only, and the youngest high school STEM ambassador for Southern Research's program, which is typically for college seniors and juniors at the University of Alabama. And so with that experience, I had to leave school 1 month early, but working with my teachers here at Ramsay, they totally allowed me to do that, and I was able to not only learn so much, but I was also to elevate my position at Southern Research and become a LIFT Fellow, where all this semester I have been traveling across the state of Alabama as the only high school student to teaching other kids about things such as molecular medicine and gel electrophoresis. Really cool things that I'm doing here in Birmingham, and I'm just so thankful that everybody is here to not only support me, but also appreciate me. And so, in addition to my story about Southern Research, I want to say that sometimes in those classrooms, I was the only black male. And so with that being said, I know that not only my presence is valued, my knowledge is appreciated. In addition to that, I am also a very intellectual person that has great minds to seed and to fulfill. And so with that being said, I would like to reintroduce myself from Ramsay's valedictorian to a Harvard man. And before we conclude, I cannot thank my friends and family enough, because without you, I could not be here. I love how you guys support me and pick me up on the days that I truly do not feel like I could or will. And then in addition to that, you guys always push me to greater heights, so thank you for that. I will be taking my talents from Birmingham to Boston, Massachusetts, where I will spend my next 4 years.
So thank you, everyone. At this time, we will allow a couple of pictures, and I know the media would like to interview Jacari. So we will take a couple of pictures and then we will return to class. Thank you so much. And we are proud of you, Jacari. Let's give him another round of applause.
Sir, like really? You think?
You can't see nothing.
Golly. I heard him, man. So let me get it right. Y'all come 15 minutes after everybody else? Hey, man.
What's going on, man? How you doing, man? Doing good, John.
Tell him to move the camera over. Bruh. Can he move the camera over some?
Everybody gonna ask questions.
Ma'am, can he move his camera over some? He got here late. Everybody had already set their cameras up. Thank you. All right. Get here on time.
Still in the way. Checking pictures.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm recording.
Okay.
Come on, my other Ivy Leaguers. Let's go. Ivy League. Come on, Ivy Leaguer.